I wish to be more to you than your queen. I think romancing Gascon would be a little weird. He's 19, he's a fucking kid, and he's more like a fucking, you're my homie kind of situation, right? I wish to be more to you than your queen.
To be perfectly blunt, I've no wish to give you orders anymore.
Your Grace, would you wish me to leave?
That doesn't even.
Remove me from the
Oh,
court.
poor boy! That doesn't even necessarily mean like, romance either. It could be just like, hey, drop the fucking act, dude. Let's just be friends, you know?
I'd wish you to stay, but I'd no longer wish to be your queen alone. Do you catch my meaning?
She's so awkward, and so look at his face.
Meve. I do.
Aww. A little smart. Oh, what? That was it?
It's time I attended to other matters.
Jesus, you're blunt. God, stop calling me that.
Hey,
fine.
how's
Renard,
my
I mean
favourite
Gascon,
queen
let's
in the
talk.
north?
I'm pretty good. Oh wow. About the brossards.
I'd wish to speak again of...
Wait, I know what of, and you know it's a topic I'd rather not dwell on.
But I did
won't
good.
help to let those thoughts fester.
And what
Well,
would
let him
help,
decide that.
barring a magical leap into the past, of course.
Oh.
Maeve, believe me, I've shed tears enough for my family. I've no need to think of it. No need to speak of it. And certainly
That's
not
not
with
how
you.
therapy works. What do you mean, certainly not with me? Wow. What will you do
So,
when the war ends, my
What
friend?
awaits you now? What will you do?
Been contemplating it of late. Thought I might go back to the life of an outlaw. Not that I'd expect you to approve.
You're quite right, I wouldn't. It's why I wish to make certain you'll not feel tempted.
Can I bring you into my court?
Gascon, I hereby bestow upon you a number of estates near Scala.
Oh my god, he's a lord!
Maeve.
I mean, he already was a little
I
while
don't know
ago,
what
so...
to say.
Ha! A first?
Thank you, Maeve. 1,000 thanks.
I love you.
'Tis I
You're
who
my
should thank
favourite.
you. With all my heart.
Lord Gascon. Lord Brossard! I like how he still wears his fucking bandit armor,
It's
though.
time I attended to other matters. Farewell.
That was emotional. I liked that. I like this a lot.
Oh, look, 'tis Meve, slayer of the Blacklands. Long live the Queen!
Oh, she didn't pronounce that very well. Sounded like Slayer of the Black Lads. And that... No. We're not touching that one.
Watch and wait. I wager you'll chase the Emperor himself off the throne. They say war's a man's affair, but you showed them, my lady. They
Oh,
say
exactly.
war's a man's affair,
Oh,
but you
dude.
showed them,
She's such a good, like, female protagonist. To all soldiers in service to the Nilfgaardian Empire are hereby ordered to promptly head to Aldersburg. Defense of the castle is vital for our planned counter-offensive. Failure to comply with this order will result in punishment of particular severity. Dugard al-Abdahi, Grand Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East. But yeah, what I was saying was, like, there's so many, what I would say is forced female protagonists these days that are just, like, so blatantly, ho-ho, feminism. And like how that report on how the, like, Disney boss, I don't even remember his name anymore, is like, hey, literally, make females. Just write them in, change your stories, so it's all artificial. When, before that, not as much as there should be, granted, there were amazing female characters. There were amazing female protagonists. It's not like they didn't exist. It's not like it was like a new territory. It's not like you needed to just create them from scratch. They did exist. But those ones had earned their place. It's not like suddenly like, hey, look, is someone who's basically a plot device because we needed a woman, like in my opinion, fucking Rey from the new Star Wars trilogy. It's just refreshing to see a female protagonist done really well, and there's been a few of those this year. There's been Control, had Jesse Faden, who wasn't... I say this year, this didn't even come out this year, did it? But that I've played this year. Jesse Faden in Control was particularly good. Hell, Horizon Zero Dawn fucking... Oh god, it's telling that I can't... It's upsetting I can't remember her name, huh? Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn I've heard is amazing. I haven't actually played that yet. But yeah, it's just... I much prefer when they are natural. They're not artificial. It's not like, hey, blatant fucking preaching, which is fine, but it's like everyone knows that equal rights should exist. You don't need to shove it down people's throats in movies. It doesn't need to, or build games, or anything. Reasonable people already knows that it's necessary. So please, oh god, stop jamming it into art. It doesn't fit. Anyway, I needed to rant about that. Sorry, guys. Same thing goes with, like,
The Lyrian army had grown into a great serpent.
not just women, of course.
So much so that riding at the column's tail, Meve could not see its head. Footmen, cavalry, and archers stretched like a glistening snake between two horizons. Meve had come a long way indeed, and she felt proud. Suddenly, Meve heard angry cries and the clash of steel against steel, all at the column's front.
Those ranks! To the left! Man's left! Support the flank!
Meve drew her sword, spurred her horse, and galloped forward along the line of troops. Then, through the swirling battle dust, she spotted shimmering golden suns.
Holy shit! Oh, okay, I thought we were gonna just meet Ardal Abdahi immediately. I should also quickly mention, because I know I brought up Rey from Star Wars, I think the actor is perfectly fine. I don't think she's amazing, but I don't think it's her fault. I think it is genuinely just the writing is dreadful for the new Star Wars movies. So I just wanted to clarify that, because I didn't mean to shit on her specifically. That just came out of my mouth without me thinking. But anyway, Nilfgaardian survivors. Meve drew her sword, yet did not rush headlong into the heat of battle as she once would have. Old wounds and lasting traumas still nagged her, and besides, enough blood had already been spilt. The Queen awaited the day when she could finally exchange her heavy armor for an elegant dress and her saddle for a throne. I mean, you basically can already, right? This is just slaughter. I don't know why we're not rushing headlong into battle. Surely you want this to be over. I know you've technically won, but poor fucking Demavend. Give him some fucking support, would ya? It's gonna be easy anyway. It's just some survivors. So let's play the lovely, lovely Gascon strat again. I really enjoy that strat. Gascon, you here, buddy? No, but we do get our artillery laid.
152, 154.
Shut up, promising recruit. Jesus, you did damage. What the fuck? Oh, it's one of those damage by the amount of dudes. Okay. Ooh, and we actually got one of you. Isn't that nice? Well, we're going to trade away our Scythemen. All for 2 lovely Arathusa Adepts. Aren't you just adorable? There you go. Oh, you don't boost when I put people on this row, do you? Good. I was really hoping it wasn't those ones. Wonderful. Have I even played a card yet? I have. The first turn! Oh my god! That is terrifying! And I mean, we've still got one. Alright. You, and you. Oh, that poor little recruit has just been... What happened? Hello? Why are they all gone? I don't think that was meant to happen. I hadn't killed them all. I mean, I won't complain. I just feel a little bad is all. They didn't deserve that death. I can't even attack until you guys have done a bit. I mean, played a few more guys. There we go. Well, I mean, I guess I can hit one of my own guys. Yeah, let's get you on the ranged road just so you're a little less annoying. And fuck it, I don't know, dump a pitfall trap there. Bye-bye, little recruit. Oh, this is just slaughter. This is wrong. I don't know where all those enemies went, but like, my god. Alright, 1, 2, and a 3. All those dudes are dead as well. Every single time you play a fucking card, I will be there to dominate it. I might not even bother with Gascon. I mean, we're just slaughtering as it is, right? You can come up here if you want. Wonderful. I mean, I'd love to knock you back into the pitfall trap, but that's just a little bit too challenging to pull off right now. So there we go. And it would have involved beating up one of my own guys, which I don't particularly want to do. Let's just throw you down here, shall we? We've got an extra 12 damage whenever we need it to come their way. Oh, you poor motherfucker. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna kill one of my own guys. We're gonna beat up the Scytheman. Just because it makes what's her name just that little bit more powerful. So why the fuck not? And he falls in. Oh, we're unstoppable.
We
Here
must
comes
trust each other.
big boy Renard, who is now our boyfriend, apparently. Which was probably not even a word in whatever time this is set in. Alright, well, let me... You know what? Die? Why not? Let's kill a few of our own. I think it's necessary. I know it's wrong, but we need them out of our way. There we go. Easy. Murderous. We built her up to 30 immediately. Let's slow down you. Just because I can. I'm trying to drag this out as long as possible because I can potentially bring in big boy Gascon anyway. Is there any room here? Oh, I can't tell. Oh, no. No. Oh, there was room. Fantastic. In which case, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm making you guys watch my just sadistic war games here. This is so much slaughter. Bye-bye. There you go. I can't even end my turn. I guess use the Lyrian Horn. I guess create even more death. Oh, I can only hit you once before we can stop. Damn it. Wow, you're useless. These Nilfgaardian survivors really are just the absolute fucking dregs that they had left, huh? Yeah, trade in this old dying arbalist, I guess, for a brand new shiny Gascon who's at 97 already. And why not bring in a bomber? I don't even know if there's room, but try it. No, not you. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Gascon's even on the front lines. Beautiful. Right, where do you choose to go, huh? 300 power. Here's some oh, hold on. This is wrong, but so very powerful. So I'm not gonna complain. Sorry, Lyrian Cavalry, I just kind of didn't want you around. There you go. I could even do a little bit more if I wanted. Hit the dudes with armor. That way we do even less damage to ourselves. Oh god, that means I'm hitting the slingers themselves at this point. I even hit Gascon, that was stupid. Oops, I'm not paying attention. Bye-bye. And lastly, bye. Let's hit that below, shall we? Wonderful, the dude we've been beating up gets flooded with power. I like how Gascon is saying that he's injured right now. Oh yeah, so very injured at that 127. Oh, 6 damage I see. Well, here comes 78. Bye-bye. And I guess I can... Oh, this is wrong. This is so wrong. I'm not gonna do it. But we have just given everyone their orders back.
Exceptional.
Bye-bye.
Mercy.
Oh, I've shown you no mercy already, dude. I don't know if it's even possible to go back on that.
Disciplined, determined to an extreme, these Nilfgaardians quickly broke rank and ran.
Deserters! Leaderless, your grace.
A scout reported.
Headed south they was, towards the frontier.
Chained prisoners now sat along the dusty road. Meve stopped in front of one. He was ragged and unshaven. Flies had taken an interest in his poorly bandaged hand. Spotting the queen, he lowered his head and quivered with terror.
I know you take us for savages,
Began Meve, her gaze passing over several scraggy black-clads.
but fear not. We shan't flay you alive nor eat you for dinner. And when a truce is signed, you'll be sent home, where I most sincerely hope you'll stay this time.
As the queen mounted her horse, she barely
She's
concealed
so good.
a grimace.
I wonder
Her
if
thighs were sore and chafed, her hands raw from the reins.
my
She
Meve
bit her
did that
lip
because
and
I
rode
played her
on,
so
for
merciful.
The prize was now very near.
Or if, like, she just does that anyway. Because it doesn't, I mean, a Meve committing all sorts of atrocities where you can punish Nilfgaardians like that. Surely she wouldn't just suddenly be like, I will have mercy on you specifically. Oh shit, I could have sent out scouts? Oh man, okay. Oh, that's everything. Very, very tiny area, huh? I won't complain though. Yes, fix the fucking road, why not? Oh no, that was just getting loot. Sorry, I should have read that. I thought that was just fixing the road. Oh well. Well, at least we got
The
some
kings could
material.
learn a thing or two from you, your majesty. Fight
Oh,
on!
hell yeah, they can.
It was we who were to offer Lyria our aid. Things got turned right round.
The fucking Eddard accent is adorable. They're all Welsh.
Now we'll take it back. It was we who were to offer Lyria our aid. Things got turned right round.
I mean, Xavier never sounded anything like that. Why did we believe him? And Xavier is definitely not an Edirnian Welsh name. Milady, as you can see, the residents of Edirn are given every effort to rebuild their ruined homes. Yet they lack the proper materials. They ask you, would you be willing to trade lumber in exchange for items that they've scavenged from the nearby battlefields? What shall I tell them? Yeah, of course, just build your homes back up. I don't care about the lumber. You could have had that for free, but didn't give me the option. And the Edirnian flag is cool. Oh, it's you! We helped you, didn't we?
Too much pride in them, not enough humility. The entire north.
Fair enough.
You thanks, milady.
Oh, hell yeah, they do.
The gods. Nilfgaard angered the gods. Too much.
A new cemetery. One of the many that appeared in the area. Most of the dead have not been identified and their graves unnamed. Our soldiers have requested that we light candles in their honor. Are you willing to set aside a sum from our coffers for this purpose, your grace? Fuck yeah. The dead do not care for such things, for they are dead. We must continue on. Oh, God, we can be a horrible person. No, of course we're lighting candles. Alright, well, what do we got going on down here? I mean, it's a pretty brutal way of looking at these. I guess if I didn't have 250 coins
when screams
as a
suddenly burst
queen
from the
that
prisoner
regained her kingdom.
In a moment, Meve bore witness to a truly macabre sight.
Huh?
The Nilfgaardian captives, to whom she had recently been merciful, lay dead, massacred in cold blood among the camp's tents.
Why? Who?
Seed the queen, looking at the bloodied corpses. Those responsible for the deed, peasants from the quarry at Ravencloft, Meve had welcomed into her ranks. The harm they'd endured from Nilfgaardians wielding whips. This was what had festered in their hearts.
Man,
and
I did
minds.
this ages ago.
The Rivians couldn't accept that their oppressors had gone unpunished. So they took matters into their own hands, in defiance of the queen.
There's
I don't-
fiends, not folk.
Cried the peasants, now armed and in uniform.
There was
But they're not the same.
Simple.
Oh no, Ravencloft, that was where, yeah, the enslaved dudes who were just with the fire in their eyes. The
It had been justice
emaciated
by
bastards.
a mob, and Meve knew it should not go unpunished. Yet at the last, ignoring her advisor's counsel, she left the former slaves' fate for their commanders to decide. For the queen had grown weary of choosing between two evils, each one darker than the other.
Fair enough. Jesus, she's damaged. The war nears its end, and the Blackclads flee with their tails between their legs. The time has come to raise our homeland from the ash and rubble. To those who yet live, take up the hammer, saw, and axe. Roll your sleeves and set to work. The nation is building its home. I love how everything's written. So cool.
And there was one. Our Demoven's not bad, but he don't hold a candle to Meve.
Well, come live with me.
Demoven's not bad, but
Literally in my castle. I'll take you in, filthy peasant. Well, where are we going from here? It seems like I should have been able to
Meve
scout
noticed
quite a
one
bit
of her
more.
scouts,
It's a
certain
big area.
Corporal Larkin, halt his mount and train his gaze.
I know that
on
name.
the
I remember
woods.
that.
Your Grace,
Glad you're still alive, buddy.
thought I heard something. Could have sworn. A whisper, maybe, but... nothing now. It's all gone quiet. I think I might have imagined it, in fact.
Imagined.
Meve placed her hand on his shoulder.
No one has sharper senses than you. If you claim to have heard something, it's worth a closer look.
Corporal Larkin saluted, then rode past the trees. Suddenly in shadow, he keenly scanned his surroundings. Something caught his attention. He dismounted,
Better not
then
die,
brushed
dude.
aside ferns, exposing tracks made in the mud.
Your Majesty!
He shouted, quickly turning towards the road.
Sound the alarm! It's squirt!
An arrow whisked through the air,
No!
pierced his throat, and suddenly silenced him. Then
Come
the
on,
forest came
now!
alive with cries in the Elder tongue. Elves on the attack.
I remember you from, like, near the start, Larkin. The battle for Naught. Meve cursed under her breath. Did Storyteller hatred know no bounds? The war had already been lost. Nilfgaard, who had supported their cause against the Northern Kingdoms, had retreated beyond the Yaruga. By attacking the Queen's army, the elves must have known there stood nothing to gain. That is, other than the heads of enemy Dwan. Why did the Storyteller succeed in making me angry all the time? For fuck's sake, I like you guys. Could you stop trying to kill me? Well, we got Gascon straight up. I might as well do my genius tactic of death. We've also got Odo. Oh man, it's happening. I'm sorry, Storyteller. I'm even gonna make Gabor punch you in the face.
2 arms!
I mean, what gave you that idea, Meve?
Just for you, love.
Throwing the Hawkers, these are humans as well, helping to take us up. Come on!
Ludicrous, give me some of that.
What is wrong with these idiots? Who do I trade in? I think I'm gonna trade in Cavalry. I like dudes with effects, and I know you have an effect, but just, you take up room that I need. Aratuza. Aratuza. Oh, we've already murdered the Hawkers. Fantastic. Right, yes. Bring in more slingers, please. We're not going to have nearly enough guys, unfortunately, to, well, first of all, throw in a slinger. We're not going to have nearly enough guys to, actually hit again. It's going to be another situation where we have to beat up our own dudes. You know what, guys? I'll see you at the end of the fight, because even though it is a shorter one, there's nothing special about it, and it just seems weird to throw these at us at this point. Well, bye-bye, Storyteller. Defeated by 563. Only a little defeat. Can't exactly blame you there. Would have been way higher if I remembered to use the Alchemist correctly. But, I mean, only managed to boost one dude with him, unfortunately. But there we go. 563. We are just the scariest dudes in the world. Renna. I know that name, don't we? Oh, no. Renna means queen, doesn't it? Never mind.
The Storyteller fighters stood no chance against Meve. When the sounds of battle finally ceased, the Queen, victorious, tossed aside her arrow-studded shield. She then ordered the commando's leader brought before her. She'd expected a ranter who would turn up his nose, spit in her face, and cry, "Death to all Dwan."
But no?
But the bloodied elf
Who then?
before her was no arrogant firebrand. He averted his gaze, and his lips gently trembled.
And we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to quickly take a call. That was awkward, wasn't it? But I'm very intrigued as to who the fuck this might be.
Look, elf.
Oh, you look very young.
To you? 30? More?
You're like an archer when you got this smother in your fucking... What are you meant to do with that?
Lady.
That doesn't make you very young. Guess young to be a commander, but oh yeah, for an elf, dude, you live to 1,000.
A wonderful
You even
age.
called me my lady.
A shame to die so young.
I beg you, Renna. For mercy, I ask. If not for me, then at the least for...
Mercy? You jest. You wait in ambush, come at us like bandits, and now you dare ask for mercy.
It was no ambush.
Don't play me for a fool. I know what I saw, and I'm no stranger to warcraft.
What the hell happened?
It's not you we wished to fight. Sverre.
Then who killed Corporal Larkin, Werebubs?
When we saw you on the high road, we fell back and hid in the wood. We wanted you to pass. Your scout's hearing, very keen. He heard something, then spotted our tracks. You must understand. We had no choice.
I mean, you did. You might have surrendered.
You know you might have surrendered.
Like Dristan's commando. Is that what you mean? They laid down their arms before an Edirnian general, who ordered them hanged. One and all.
But I wouldn't!
If we're to die, we prefer to die bows and swords in hand.
Why are you here? Were you to rescue Epdahi?
Rescue someone? No, Renna. We flee. The Nilfgaardians have realized they'll lose the war and have renounced us. Without their support, we stand no chance. Demavend has loosed
You stood
his
no
hounds.
chance anyway.
They hunt our units one by one. He's offered 50 gold pieces for the head of each Storyteller. It's
Not
the
too
same
bad.
in Temeria and Kedwen, if not worse. We wish to join with Yorveth's unit, flee together as far as we
Oh
could.
my god, they mentioned
It's our
Yorveth!
last hope.
I thought so. Oh man, I missed him so bad in The Witcher 3. I heard he was supposed to be in it. I heard they just ran out of time. Like, there's entire sections of that game that he was supposed to have a part in that they just cut because they ran out of time. I'm so upset about that, dude. Because Yorveth was awesome. Not quite Yavin, but fucking awesome.
Why do you tell me all this?
Because you listen still.
I don't know why I
You've
like
ordered me
Yavin so
killed,
much.
You've clearly a heart. Eseth einer edu. I beg you. So few of us remain. All tired, all wounded. We pose no threat. Let us leave your realm. Let us flee.
No one will like it, but absolutely.
Enough senseless killing for one day. So be it. You're free to leave.
I don't know how to thank you.
If there's any way we're gonna fix race relations, it's through shit like
Make
this.
certain I don't ever regret this decision. 'Twould be thanks enough.
I thank you for your compassion towards me and all my folk.
Meve personally unfastened the prisoner's chains as her Lyrians looked on in silence. They did not approve, this was clear. Their displeasure was palpable.
I don't give a fuck. Our morale isn't going down. We won the fucking war. Shut up. I will fix race relations. Even though it blatantly doesn't work because this game takes place before The Witcher 1. But shut up. I mean, we never went over to Lyria in The Witcher 1. Maybe it did work around, you know, for Meve at least. Master Nilfgaardians, okay? The time when you could demand, require, and expect has come to an end. My payment is not negotiable. Not the amount, nor the currency. Your florins are now worth less than Sidarian coppers. I give you until tomorrow. After that, safe passage to the border will no longer be possible due to Queen Meve's approach from the south. X. Who the fuck's X? Am I meant to know who X is? Because I don't.
Will it all of you treat yourself to our new view for a better future through and through? First foundations, hoist the walls, then we'll revel in its halls. Everyone's doing their part to rebuild the homeland.
No more, please. Oh God. Okay, right. Let's listen to this. Dividends.
Sausage, cheese,
Sausage.
milk,
Everyone loves
exotic
sausage
fruits,
cheese.
Berries and grains expel without a strain.
As ever, the market in Harmeland bustled with life.
Expel
Though
without
that
strain. I
particular
just
day,
realized what that
Meve was
meant.
earnestly surprised at the sight. For
Diarrhea,
just
my
months
favorite
before,
sales pitch.
Nilfgaard had leveled the city.
Works every
Harmeland's
time.
rebirth was now well underway. Folk hammered and sawed, and the scent of fresh mortar filled the air as the city
That's
rose from its
amazing.
ashes.
This is so cool.
In spite of the chaos, the mayor recognized the queen. He rushed over to greet his illustrious guest.
All this
Welcome,
must
my
cost a
sir.
veritable fortune. Where did you get the coin, good man?
It's a loan. Altogether unbelievable. A vast sum at a very low rate. To be repaid a century down the line.
My.
Amazing.
A banker with deep pockets and a generous spirit. Droll, I'd say, if I wasn't eager to meet him.
Nothing simpler, your grace. He lives in a house on the market square.
Intrigued, the queen asked to meet the mysterious financier.
Be someone I know. Be
And who
Vivaldi.
should come out to greet her, if not Mirko Vidmar? When last they'd met, Meve had helped the dwarf to raise the funds for his enterprise.
Dude! I knew that was you! White's out again!
Believe my eyes.
Everything I do
My
is
royal
perfect.
benefactor. Oh, do not just stand there. Come in, come in.
The bank was a frantic flurry of
All these
activity.
decisions we made hours and
Papers
hours and
rustled,
hours ago.
coins clinked,
Blossoming now.
And stamps slammed the countertops.
You gave the city a loan, I heard. Preferential, to say the least. An entire century to repay it.
What's the rush? Fact is,
I mean, you live that long, to be
seeing 'em
fair.
work. The progress they make, it's mental. Every last one of them builds what he wants. In Marrakam, we'd spend a year debating whether to pound a nail 9 times or 10.
The Queen
True.
and Mirko shared a sumptuous dinner. They toasted his success, and she set off once more.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, buddy.
The quartermaster
I love
approached.
dwarves.
A vexed grin on his face, he reported the news. Soldiers had found a chest in one of the wagons. When opened, it proved to be brimming with gold. None could say for certain whence it had come, but Meve had her suspicions.
That's so sweet. I love that. I love that guy. And if there's one way to improve race relations, it's also this. Well done, Vidmar.
If only all the midgets were like Master Merkel, why, we'd get along just famously.
See?
Dwarves offer the lowest interest rates. Coincidence?
It's funny because they're short.
All the midgets were like Master Merkel.
Alright, well I'm going to ignore you now because you're being slightly racist. Let's make our way over... Oh man, we've done it? Where are we? King Demoved's camp! Hell yeah, I want to talk to this guy.
We'll kick those black clads across the Europa.
We absolutely will, my friend.
Long live Rivia!
This game is beautifully voice acted, isn't it?
Lyria!
Hyrule? Excuse me? Why dump a little Easter egg like that right in a story area? Maybe I'm literally one of the only people who fucking listens to every voice slide I can. But it is getting a little bit late, guys. I'm not ending the session. Do not fret. But before we enter what seems to be one of the last things in the game, I want to quickly go and get myself something to eat. Hope you guys don't mind. I will see you real soon.